Alright, it's your boy TK back with another draft video. Today is going to be the video where we're playing our last game of the Natdex Ubers round 1, basically, the battle pools. Yeah, it's just a bit of a small, tour going on with Natdex Ubers. I'm currently 1 win, 1 loss, and if I do lose this game, I'm probably out. But, we had fun at the end of the day drafting mons that I probably didn't even want to draft in the first place. But, yeah, in the last Ubers video I made, I talked about paralysis and why I think paralysis is a pretty strong status condition in Uber's formats, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show some more Uber's gameplay for you guys if you guys enjoyed that video. But anyway, before we get into the nitty gritty stuff, if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But either way, let's look at the Google Doc here, and yeah, so we have my team. If you remember my Uber's video I uploaded a couple of days ago, this was the team that I showed, and we're up against Metro right here. Metro, pretty decent player from what I've seen. They were on the winning team for the draft, the DCL team tournament, so they are competent, but they've also told me that they don't play Uber's formats, so maybe that's my advantage there, since I'm quite experienced with Uber's formats. But either way, firstly, looking into his team, and oh yeah, but before I get into the team building process, there will be timestamps if you guys want to see the battle, which I hope will be played soon, sooner or later. Yeah, you can skip it, but yeah, this part of the video will be explaining the thought process going into this matchup, innit? But yeah, first thing I want to say is that Calyrex Ice Rider, very scary Pokemon for my team. I don't have many ice resistances, and ice is a pretty strong offensive type in Uber's format, always has been, to be honest. The tiers run, like, some of the most powerful Pokemon of all time are dragon types, which are weak to ice, and there isn't that many good steel types. I obviously debatably have one of the best steel types in the Uber's format, Arceus Steel, but at the same time, Calyrex Ice Rider has close combat to hit me super effectively. It's also a very hard hitting Pokemon, and it gets a kill, and it gets an attack boost, so I'm very worried about that. I'm worried about just clicking Trick Room, has a +1 boost, it kills Arceus Steel, or Arceus Steel is chipped, and the game is over. So yeah, I have to be really careful about that. I'm also worried about the Ditto and the Mega Blastoise for sure, because I was just like, Mega Blastoise can just set up, but at the same time I have an unaware Clef, which I was also thinking about as well, so that was something I was considering. And then yeah, I think everything else is manageable. Obviously I have my own threats that they should be worried about, like Palkia. Like, again, Palkia is one of those mons that you don't want to switch into at all, to be honest. They have no switch-ins for Palkia, and yeah, it does a lot of work. Mewtwo as well is very scary Pokemon if it gets going. They do have a Mandibuzz though, but we play around that. They have a Magearna as well, but again, we play around that. And yeah, also, we both have Zamazenta, so I'm interested to see if Zamazenta gets brought on their side, because I'm definitely considering it for myself, because Zamazenta is faster than Spectria, and Zamazenta is a very fast Pokemon. Also, Iron Defense, Body Press, they don't really have much of counterplay for that, to be honest. Like, it's very hard for them to beat that if it gets like a boost or two. If it gets like 2 Iron Defenses, yeah, it's looking a bit rough for them, I'll be honest. But and even Ditto can't really revenge kill that, because it does damage, but obviously Ditto has less HP than Zamazenta, so I should be able to 1v1 that. Also, I have unaware Clef in the back, doesn't matter. But yeah, so overall I was just like thinking I probably like, and I also saw that T-Spikes were good as well. Like, Iron Moth has T-Spikes, they didn't really have any grounded poison, and in a game like this, like, I really want T-Spikes. But you'll see the issue with my team that I'm about to get into in a second here, where I'm just like, I really want T-Spikes, but I can't fit it, which is annoying me, because I'm just like, T-Spikes could actually make or break this game in my opinion. But we'll see. You'll see what team I have made here. The ones I wasn't considering, like, at least from a on paper perspective, Mega Kangaskhan, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad Pokemon, but it doesn't really do much for me. Like, Seismic Toss, yay. I feel like against a more defensive team, like Uber's drafts tend to be pretty offensive, to be honest, a lot of powerful threats, but like against slower teams, like against like Ontario Oshawott, like Kangaskhan was a lot better here. because, you know, you had defensive mons like Celesteela. Like Mega Kangaskhan also has a decent speed tier, so you could actually outspeed mons like Reshiram and Xerneas. So it was better here, but for this game, it's a bit harder for me to justify using it over the rest of the team members. Zeraora, like, pretty much has no business coming this game. Too weak, doesn't really beat anything. Like, it loses to Zamazenta, it loses to Chomp, it loses to Arceus Electric. Yeah, it just loses to everything, to be honest. Like, Zeraora, it was good in the first. I think I brought in my first game where I lost against Lennart here, but yeah, it is not doing anything here. Either Wo Chen as well, no business. Unfortunately, the agent can't come this game. There's a Calyrex Ice Rider, and then yeah, that's about it. But yeah, let's look at the team that I have, and I'll tell you guys my thought process behind it. But either way, so the 6 that we decided, I was still making some changes, but we decided to go with Palkia, Origin, Mewtwo, Clefable, Landorus-T, Zamazenta normal, because I have access to both Palkia and Zamazenta forms, but I decided to go with regular Zamazenta. Like I said, I want to outspeed Spectra, and then I have my Arceus Steel here. Now, before this, Arceus Steel was an Iron Moth, and I was pretty confident with the Iron Moth bring, because I was like, T-Spikes, I get T-Spikes up, and it's very annoying for them to deal with that. But then I saw that I literally had no Ice Resist, and I'm just like, Calyrex Ice Rider is gonna come. I let that thing get a free switch, and it's gonna set up a Trick Room, do something, you know, maybe SD Trick Room, because realistically, like, I only have 1 Ice Resist. They only need like CC and close combat as moves to actually like run away with the game, essentially. So they could actually just go Trick Room SD, and then I'm fucked. So like, I obviously need Arceus Steel here, which is a shame though, because I don't want to drop the rest of these guys for Iron Moth. Like, unfortunately, I need all of these guys. I need Palkia Origin because it's Palkia Origin. Like, it's one of my strongest Pokemon here. I need Mewtwo for the speed control. I'm running Cassaberry Mewtwo, which is the damage reduction berry for super effective ghost type damage, because you know, I want to 1v1 Spectra. If I get a nasty plot up, or even at +0, I'm pretty sure Spectra dies, assuming there's no HP investment, it just dies to Shadow Ball. And I don't think they can afford HP investment unless they go like max HP, max speed, which is not going to do any sort of damage to anything. So yeah, that sort of stuff. So yeah, Cassaberry also kind of just stops like what do you call it, Ditto from revenge killing as well, because like Mewtwo should be bulky enough to take a +2 opposing Mewtwo. To be honest, I don't know. Like, again, I have Clef. I have Clef. Like, Spadef Clef is gonna do me quite good for like not falling into like opposing Mewtwo or like Ditto Imposter and that. So yeah, we have Unaware Clefable here for the Mega Blastoise. Also works for potential Iron Defense Zamazenta. Unfortunately, if they are Heavy Slam, then it gets a bit difficult, I'll be honest, especially if they go Crown Zamazenta. But again, we also have decent counterplay in Scarf Landorus-T, which I do believe I need speed control on this team. They have things like Arceus Electric, Megina, Cinderace. Just having a fast Mon with a very strong Earthquake when they only have 1 ground immunity is also very nice. You could argue that Landorus-T lets in you know, Calyrex Ice, but to be fair, Iron Moth would also let in Calyrex Ice. Well, not necessarily, but like I do feel like you won't die if you're max HP. Like, you just won't, unless like Iron Moth is choice specs, and then like they just high horsepower and you're dead. So you know, just having speed control, I think, like, I do have a faster Pokemon, but I don't know, like, just having like something as well to deal with Arceus Electric if it manages to set up is something I respected a lot. And it should, like, Arceus Electric should die with some chip, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna underestimate Landorus's damage, but Arceus has 120 in HP and defense, so you know, you kind of have to respect that. Then we have Zamazenta with Iron Defense, Body Press. There's not really any other set I thought was good here. You could argue I could go Scarf Zamazenta potentially, or even swap it out, but you know, again, I wanted them on faster than Spectra, and naturally, if I manage to get up a sub and I get up an Iron Defense, I do just believe the game is over in that aspect of things, to be honest. Especially if Calyrex Ice isn't running a Psychic move, which a lot of the time that they don't really run Psychic moves. So you never know, to be honest, because at the end of the day, if they do think I'm going Zamazenta Crowned, which is a Steel type, and they just have CC to hit me with, they wouldn't run Zen Headbutt. Like, it might be a waste of a slot. So assuming I have a sub up, you know, I get up an Iron Defense, I should just run away with the game. to be honest. So that's what I'm prepping for. This has enough speed to outspeed Spectre. I don't really need max speed for their opposing Zamazenta. Again, I have answers, and I say answers in inverted commas because this isn't a Fizz Def Clefable. So, you know, if they go for like a heavy slam, then yeah, it's a bit rough, innit? But yeah, we'll reach that bridge if it comes to that. If they are Zamazenta C, yeah, we just play around it. What can I say? You know, Palkia, like that thing hits hard, like it's not that hard hitting. Like it only has 120 attack. Like, you know, Palkia will definitely take a hit. You know, Fire Blast, or yeah, I mean, I kind of have to risk Fire Blast. I want to run Flamethrower, but Fire Blast is just higher damage, and then obviously I can revenge kill with something like Mewtwo or whatever. And then finally we have Arceus Steel. I was trying to decide the EVs. Unfortunately, you need quite a sizable amount of HP investment to like, if I want to have as much bulk as possible and hit as hard as possible, because like zero special attack judgment from this without, like, with a boost doesn't even guarantee the Oko max HP Calyrex Ice. Like, the mon is stupid. Like, I do think it's one of the top mons in Natdex Uber's draft for sure, and it only got better with DLC 2 because that's Swords Dance now. But yeah, regardless, yeah, 128 special attack at +1 with a Calm Mind boost is enough to Oko Calyrex Ice Rider. Hopefully I'm able to do that. Also, like, Earth Power is also just coverage. It hits everything. Hits Cinderace, Mandibuzz. Like, again, like, Judgment is just that move that's strong enough to just hit a lot of things. And yeah, if you're wondering about the fact that if Ditto copies me, I should just 1v1 Ditto anyway. Like, again, I have much higher HP than Ditto, so it's not really going to be doing too much damage to me if I boost up and then I just kind of, you know, Calm Mind, recover spam, and then yeah, I mean, they could obviously play around with Cinderace and things like that, but this one is just faster than Garchomp, for example. Now, I don't know if Garchomp's going to be running max speed, but you know, we never take any risk around here. I could do the safe play and just like run no speed. Well, to be fair, I think no speed is trolling a little bit slightly, but you could say I could have more speed, but I do really need the bulk and the special attack. If I am scared as hell for this Calyrex Ice Rider for sure. But yeah, that is the team. So we'll be getting into the game now, hopefully. I'm saying this in real time right now. Hopefully I'll be playing in like the next 10 minutes or so. But I'll let you guys know whether, you know, I was waiting an hour or I was waiting like 5 minutes to play the game. But yeah, wish me luck, guys. Alright, my people, we're in the game. Can't say I was expecting this, but this is actually okay, I think. This is alright. No Ditto, which is nice, because if I can get Arceus Steel going, it'll be good. They have Garchomp though. But again, like, I need Calyrex freaking Ice Rider was coming. I hate that one. No Spectre though, which is so good for me actually. Like, I actually like the fact that Spectre is not here. Could be Scarf Garchomp. That's something I have to keep in mind. Could be Scarf Zamazenta. I also don't want to lead with Mewtwo. I think I could lead with Palkia Origin. I don't think they really have a really better lead for that, to be honest. But yeah, I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling like, not nervous, because at the end of the day, this game doesn't really matter. Like, if it was like for a team tour, then yeah, I'd be feeling a bit more pressure, but at the same time, it's just like, it's just like a normal tour. Like, if I lose, I lose. Like, could have just drafted better, I suppose. But either way, go lead off with Palkia. Shame I'm running max speed though. They could obviously lead off with Arceus Electric. I'll have to be careful around that for sure. No Side Strike though. Side Strike would have kind of gone crazy. They do lead off with Blastoise, which is probably the best I could get. But at the same time, Dragon Pulse is something I'm worried about. Yeah, I don't want to really take any risk with that, I'll be honest, because I'm not gonna kill this obviously, and I'm just gonna do this. It's best to scout out what they're doing, because they do go for the Dragon Pulse. Gonna go Rock so I can anticipate Magina coming in. I mean, I don't really lose anything if Magina comes in, because I'll just go Arceus Steel on that. Yeah, yeah, that's why is my thing okay? I mean, as long as you guys can still see, you can see at the bottom that is just kind of cut out there, but I don't really care. Anyway, I'm going to set up the rocks. They don't really beat this. They do go Magina, that's fine. Their T-Wave, I mean, I don't want to go hard Lando. Hard Lando is like the hardest choke like I could ever make. So I'll go Arceus Steel. They do start spiking. Could see if they're Encore. If they're Encore, it's kind of annoying, I'll be honest. If they do go chomp, probably because I have no removal in it, so I kind of have to be careful limiting that. Okay, so they are regular Zamazenta. Okay, this is a bit difficult because I don't know what set they are, you know. Like, I don't know if this is banded. I mean, best I can do is drop their attack stat. They go for body press. 31. Okay, yeah, 31. That's a lot of damage. Obviously, they're not scarfed. I don't think they're scarfed. I don't want to... I mean, I like Landorus here, but, like, part of me just wants to get off, like, damage. 31. Okay, let's open up the calc quickly. Zamazenta did 31. That's like max defense. +1. And that's the thing, that like they might just be running max defense or whatever, and then heavy slam. That would be annoying. Oh, is that just... Oh, that's +2. I forgot it's activated on the calc. 252. How much did it do again? It did 31.4. If they're a defense boost in nature, yeah, so they're probably just running like some speed, but they are max defense. So this probably is not doing much to them, I'll be honest. Yeah, this ain't doing nothing. I don't know what item they are. Could be... They're definitely faster than Mewtwo, I think. Definitely faster than Mewtwo. They could start setting up. That's what I kind of just want to get off damage, to be honest. Because as much as I'm in a tough spot. But to be honest, I don't think they heavy slam me here. But I really don't want to lose my Clef that early though to like a heavy slam, for example. Let's think. Mewtwo. I think I can actually like go Mewtwo maybe, and then scare it out, I guess. Let's see what they click. Okay, they continue to go for body press. We get to see whether they're fast or not. I think I scared them out though. I think scaring them out is probably the best thing I can do, and just click like Fire Blast. Yeah, exactly, because I can catch out Megina here, assuming I don't miss. Yep, that's some good damage. 76. Yeah, everything has to be calced. Everything has to be calced. I'm trying to win this game, actually. 76. That's like max HP, like no Spadef. If they're max HP, no Spadef. Shadow Ball does 24. Do I risk the miss? I mean, they have no... I mean, I have Shadow Ball. I mean, revealing Shadow Ball does, like, nothing for me, so I can just do it. Yeah, because again, like, if I went Clef on, like, a body press, and then they heavy slam into me, at least with this. But at the same time, you could say I could switch out. At least they won't know I'm scarfed or something like that. But I think that's fine to reveal at the end of the day. They also don't know I'm scarfed Lando. They just know that I'm probably not max HP. So I'm going to kick the Shadow Ball here. They have no switch-ins. If they're Taunt CM RCS Electric, no, I don't think you can run Taunt CM. Because you want Bolt Beam combination, then recover. So unless like you're just... Yeah, so that kills. That's fine. They know I'm not scarfed anymore. This comes out. I don't know what to really do against this. I mean, I'm max speed, but at the same time, Judgment probably kills me. RCS Electric. This is probably definitely max, like... 46 to 55. If they're max special attack, 57 to 67. Playing my Taunts at the moment. Let me think. Do I get off damage? I think I have to. Because if they do attack me, then that's... No, but at the same time... I don't know. It's tough. Again, I don't really need Mewtwo. I think I can nasty plot. I want to see what they click. Yeah, so yeah, it's good that I nasty plotted there, because now they can't really do anything. Yeah, so they are max special attack. No ground immunity though, so I'm liking the look of that a lot. I'm also faster than them, so they could be max speed, but they have told me that they are probably max special attack. So trying to risk a speed type poke is probably not my prerogative right now. Either way, gonna click the EQ. It's gonna do a good chunk of damage to something. If they do go, like, if a Calyrex does come out after something is inevitably probably getting 2-hit KO'd, then I will just, like, go Arceus. No, I'll click, and then, assuming they don't SD, I mean, they could SD, I don't know. Like, that's the thing, I don't know. So yeah, we'll have to think about that, but I still have a +1 Zamazenta in the back, so we should be okay. They go hard Blastoise. This, I don't think that's gonna appreciate that. Yeah, 47, good damage. Yeah, so like you have no switches to Adamant Lando EQ. Yeah, good damage. So Blastoise is down. That's good for me. Chomp comes out. I don't know what to expect from this, I'll be honest. Like, I actually don't know. But we're looking like it's gonna be the Zamazenta endgame with Iron Defense Body Press for sure. If they're scarfed, they're scarfed. I don't think they are. No. Bro, what's he doing? Why did he click SD? I'm literally scarfed. Oh, I guess he didn't know I was scarfed. Yeah, Calyrex does come out, does take rocks. That's a very good sign for me. Yeah, because 43. Yeah, Glacial Lance, that's fine. that is really fine. Because now I'm free to click Spatial Rend, like, with, like, no fear at all. Assuming I don't freaking miss Spatial Rend, there's a 95% accurate attack. Like, let's not miss the Spatial Rend, please. Exactly. Cool. So, we shouldn't lose to the remaining two, to be honest. They are sub, so, on the Arceus. Arceus does come out. I'm gonna Spatial Rend. Exactly, and that's dead. Yeah, so that's a good game. Gonna Spatial Rend again. Body Press comes out, does 38. Oh, yeah, I was worried about that. But Clef shouldn't die to a Heavy Slam, because they're not max attack. Yeah, unless I get critted. Good game. Yeah, okay, good game, good game. Yeah, that was solid, that was solid. Close one there. Definitely, yeah, I was happy with that. That was a very solid game from me. Yeah, I was feeling nervous about it, but we always managed to pull through. I am 2-1 now, so I should be making it through. I got a diff of 6. I mean, Metro could go 2-1 as well, assuming he beats the next 2 opponents, and then you have like 3 people going 2-1 in the pool. So yeah, I mean 3 people going 2-1 in the pool. But yeah, that was a very solid game. I had a fun. It was fun, to be honest. Like, I was so happy Mandibuzz didn't come. That made Landorus' job so much easier. Like, Earthquakes were coming out. I was happy I went Scarfed. Like, doing how much did it do to Blastoise? Like, having the rocks up as well, and Calyrex not being, like, boots as well also was very, very helpful. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know down below if you guys did enjoy this one. I do think it was a fun game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.